So we have our lovely image set up here, but we can't do any pinch to zoom, and I'm just doing this on the simulator by holding down the Option key and then clicking. Also, our photo is kind of out of proportion. Let's come back to Xcode, stop that running. Inside our main.storyboard, let's fix the proportion problem first. Click our image view. Over on the right, under View, where it says Mode, we're going to have Aspect. I don't know, let's try Fill. And so now it should fill the whole image view, but it won't lose the aspect of the image. So now if I click that, there we have it. So it just plonks it right in the center. So if you imagine on the left and on the right, we still have some image that we can't see or we can't scroll to. Let's fix that. In Xcode, underneath our object section, we want to select a scroll view. Click and drag that onto our view. And then over on the left-hand side, grab the image view and drop it on top of the scroll view. So it becomes a child of the scroll view. Then click the scroll view, and we are going to just drag that to the corners to set everything up nicely to lay out on our phone. Then click the image view, drag that to the corners as well. Click on scroll view, and we're going to add missing constraints, and you'll see all of those red lines have gone now, so iOS is happy. Now the scroll view needs a delegate, and at the moment it has none. And there are a few ways to assign this, but the easiest way is to press Control, hold it down, click on scroll view, and drag to View Controller up there, or View Controller over in the storyboard, this yellow circle, and hit Delegate. And then you'll see over here on the right in the inspector, now our app knows what to do when we do pinch to zoom. Then let's connect our scroll view as an outlet. So open up the assistant editor, that's the top right, and I'm just going to make a little space here. And if we come over to our scroll view and we Control, click and drag, we're going to pop it straight into here, and we will call it scroll view, and we just want that as an outlet. Okay, and then I'm going to close the assistant editor, and I'm going to open that view controller. Now, do you remember we assigned a delegate from the scroll view to the view controller? So we have to add it to this list at the top. Let's type UI scroll view delegate. Now it's set up to handle that scroll view. And then inside our viewDidLoad method, let's type self.scrollView.minimum zoom scale is equal to 1.0. We can always change this later. And self.scrollView.maximum zoom scale is equal to, let's say, 6.0. Then what we need, let's put it right at the bottom here. I'll just make some space so you can see. Is we need a function for the view when zooming in our scroll view. And if we just type func view for zooming in scroll view, and it comes up automatically because we added that delegate to the top. So just hit enter, and then what we have to do is simply return self.imageView, and that is our image view. Let's run that, and hopefully we should have pinch to zoom working, and it will give us a minimum and maximum zoom scale. So I'll just pick our image and I'll hit Option, and there we go. We can actually zoom. And no matter how much I try to zoom down, it won't let me go any further. But if I zoom in, it'll only let me go to a scale of 6. I can also click once and I can move the image around, which is very useful. And so, of course, if you wanted to market this as an app, you could put a ridiculous zoom scale on it. So I could say, let's have a zoom scale of 60. I'm not sure that's actually going to work, but hey, let's try it out. Because we all have had that experience on our iPhone where we've zoomed into something and it doesn't quite go far enough. So let's pick out a little bit of detail And let's just keep going. There we go. So you could market this as Super Zoom Photos app if you really wanted to. Okay? And of course we can pick many images like this one, for example. And again, we have the same behavior. All right, stop that. And that is how you add pinch to zoom to your app.